I'm Ylvie, and in this video I would like to demonstrate to you what you can do with Liberty Work. It's a really great tool to build up your relationship and your communication, and most important, it really teaches you something about yourself. Enjoy!
The first thing that you should realize in work in Liberty is that it's about you. It's about establishing a communication with your horse. It is not about you making your horse do this or that. In many natural horsemanship methods, the focus is on the horse. He has to go here or there. People want to control the speed and the direction of the horse. But for me, horsemanship is about establishing a relationship. It's about establishing a communication between man and horse. When the horse does not respond the way you had intended, you should check with yourself first. Where did your communication go wrong? Of course, in the end, I also want to be able to decide the tempo and the direction of my horse, but it should always be an invitation and never by force.
So this is Noah. She's a 2.5-year-old mare. She's a cross between an Arab and a Dutch drafty type warm blood. So far we have not done much with her. She has grown up in our herd that is kept outside in the paddock paradise system. So she had a pretty natural childhood. So today is going to be her very first session of free work. And especially with youngsters it's great to do so because you can already work on your relationship. You can set the hierarchy a little bit in a nice way, in a playful way. And the horses have the freedom and the space to express themselves and to be a little bit more active whenever they need to. So the first thing we're going to do is get her used to the little string that is dividing my arena in half. I like to use half an arena of 20 by 20 meters so that you have a nice square that makes sure you don't have to run too much. I don't like to work in round pens because there are no corners. And the corners actually tell you what you are doing wrong quickest. So the corners are your mirrors really, and when the horse doesn't want to go through a corner, it actually shows you something about yourself. Usually your own position in relationship to the horse is wrong, your energy is off, or there's no connection between you and the horse. So in the corners you can test how good you are as a free worker. So we'll start with walking her along the line. No. Oh, that's weird. All right. So in our very first session, we will try to establish a relationship where we can have fun together while I decide the speed and the direction in which she is going. Good girl. So let's see how that goes.
In Liberty Work, I want to gain my horse's trust, respect, and I want to create a safe and peaceful atmosphere for our future work. It's actually a two-way communication. I communicate through my body language. But there are a few very important things to consider. The first thing is your intent. The second, your position in the arena. The third is your energy. And the fourth is your direction of movement or the direction of your energy. First of all, there is intent. If I am not sure what it is that I want, I will be unconsciously expressing this in my body language, making most horses uncomfortable. They will either withdraw or take over. The second thing is your position in the school. Always make sure that there is more space in front of the horse where you want the horse to go to than there is behind the horse, without becoming a driving factor behind your horse. The third is your energy. Your energy levels should actually determine the energy levels of the horse. But realize you are inviting your horse to go with you. So when I bring my energy up, it doesn't automatically mean that my horse's energy go up. Only when the horse sees me as the leading mare of the herd, it will follow my initiative. The last thing to consider is your direction of movement. I always try to have a line, an invisible line, between me and my horse, actually connecting our points of weight. So when you look at the video, you can see that I usually step towards the stomach of the horse. That's my direction of movement. That way I establish a clear communication with my horse. If my line is in front of the point of weight of my horse, then I actually unintentionally block my horse and cut off its path. For horses, that is very uncomfortable, because that is what predators do in the wild when they are cutting off their prey. So I do not approve of cutting off your horse or blocking your horse when you want it to slow down. Please always try to bring the horse to a slower speed by bringing your energy down, not by stepping in front of the horse, no matter how spectacular that may look. So when I want to change direction, also I am not jumping in front of my horse, cutting it off, making it turn to the outside with a big flash of sand. I want my horses to turn in and face me when they change direction. So when I change direction, I always turn away from the horse, inviting the horse to come to me before I send it in the other direction. Also, when I am finished with my work and I want to invite the horse to come to me, it's not a given that this will happen. I invite the horse to come to me and to follow me around the school. But if my horse has decided that I was not clear enough in my communication, that I was not a good enough leader for my horse to trust me and to follow me, then my horse is free not to come. So the join-up part of the session is a test to see whether your horse chose you as a leader. It is not a trick that you train your horse to do just for fun. My horses always have a choice, and if they decide not to follow me, I have to look at myself and see how I can improve my leadership in terms of my energy, in terms of my intent, in terms of my directions towards the horse, how I can change that to become a better leader.